Hola Buenas! Welcome to our final episode in our Sevilla Cádiz series. Before we begin, if you haven't already, go back and watch the other two episodes as this is a continuation. And in the meantime, we'll just sit here and wait for you to do that. Okay, great. Now we can all get into this episode at the same point. We started our day in Cádiz, but we intended to travel back to Sevilla later in the day. That was an absolutely lovely breakfast. We still have some plans for today before we head back to Sevilla. We are currently in the main square, as you can see. Look at this. This is actually where we turned up when we initially arrived here in Cádiz. And you can see there's a massive cruise ship right there. How cool is that? Cádiz truly is a beautiful place. So first we went to the Teatro Romano de Cádiz, or the Roman Theatre of Cádiz. As you can see, it is very much closed, but that's okay. I will still take this moment to tell you a little bit about it. It's one of the oldest surviving Roman structures in Spain, believed to be built in the 1st century BC, during the time of Julius Caesar. Back then, the city of Cádiz wasn't actually a city, it was a town, and it wasn't even called Cádiz, it was called Gades. It was discovered in 1980. But if you're anything like me, the first thing I was thinking when I researched this was 1980s? You mean like 40 odd years ago? How on earth did an entire theatre stay uncovered for around 2,000 years? Well, it was buried for centuries under layers of sediment and urban development. Over time, natural processes like erosion covered the structure, and during the Middle Ages, much of it was built over as the city expanded. Additionally, stones from the theatre were likely repurposed for other buildings. It therefore remained hidden until its accidental discovery during modern construction work, revealing one of the largest Roman theatres in Spain. So you can imagine, after the fall of the Roman Empire, the preceding civilizations simply built over it during the medieval and Renaissance periods. I went on a bit of a tangent with this one, but I was fascinated as I was looking at it more and more. It's a shame then that we didn't have an opportunity to actually see it. If I'm completely honest, this is the most disappointing thing I have found with both Cádiz and Sevilla. Places say they are open, and then you go there, so you make the effort, and it's just not. And in my opinion, it gives off a really bad impression for tourists. To be fair, I've noticed this also in other places in Spain, but let's stay focused and move on with our adventure. The main gate was closed. This is where we wanted to go. There's a theatre, so yeah, this is the best we can do, unfortunately. We're going to try and make our way around, but we can see that the theatre is here. It looks like we're trapped behind bars, but here it is, the theatre. How cool is this? Completely shut though, isn't it? Look at that. No one's going in there. Why? No idea, it's Monday. But so guys, according to this, we are between April and September the 30th. And so on Mondays it should be open from 11 till 5. Right now it should be open, but it's not. So yeah, that's frustrating. If you've traveled all this way. So guys, you can just imagine it. That's the best thing you can do right now. Yeah, we're having a debate. Is that a ship at the end? Look at the size of that.
It is.
This thing here looks like a building. It's not a building, it's a ship. Or it's not a ship, we don't know. That's ludicrous. Is the theatre again from the side.
Arco de los Blancos.
Yeah, the white arch. Look at these interesting things. So it's different fruits, and basically what they are, they're with sugars. Pan de Cádiz, despite its name, isn't actually bread. It's a traditional Spanish Christmas sweet from Cádiz and has a base of marzipan in the shape of a loaf. It is made by layering paste of ground almonds with more and more sugar. I honestly can't think of anything worse. My skin would honestly be looking like a pepperoni pizza if I ate something like that. Looking for a park, and we've stumbled across Gran Teatro Falla. Look how nice this looks. So our game plan was to go to a random park we had seen on the map. But honestly, what we were about to see was beyond what was expected. It was truly beautiful. Best believe, when we planned to go to this park, we knew literally nothing about it. For all I knew, it would be pretty ordinary. We'd chill out for a bit before our journey back to Sevilla. What we found was Parque Genovés, a beautiful botanical garden and public park. We are just arriving to Parque Genovés. We thought we'd try something a little bit more different than in the centre itself. It's a short walk from the centre, but even from here, you know, we haven't crossed the road and gone in yet, but it looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love my parks, so for me, this is a no-brainer. Let's see what we can find. It was established in the late 18th century and has undergone major redesigns in the 19th century to become the lush, manicured space it is today. The park is known for its wide variety of trees and exotic plants and offers a peaceful green oasis in the city. For the lads out there, if you're looking to pick up some birds, got a face looking at me. Hello. Oh, hello. I absolutely love these Mediterranean parks. They're just phenomenal. Look at the diversity of stuff. But what makes it so great? Well, there is the Cascada, which is an artificial waterfall surrounded by rocks, pathways, and a pond where ducks and birds gather. I really did not expect to find this in this park. We've got a little stairway here to the left, but first I'm going to do the tunnels here. Wow, this is really cool. I feel like I'm in a zoo or something. Oh, it's lovely and cool down here. Incredible. Let's have a look up here. Wow. So that's where we were by the seafront. Ugh. And there's the sea again. Beautiful. This is an incredibly cool attraction, and I would say if you're coming to Cádiz, I would highly recommend you walk up here and check it out for yourself. And it's free, and that is a great price. The park also features sculptures, fountains, and children's playground, making it a family-friendly destination. Should probably leave it to the professionals now.
Probably.
No, I didn't get any footage of the rest of the day. Nothing interesting happened as we traveled back to Sevilla, but I did get a few videos of the evening as we walked around the area we were staying in. Into the next day now and our final day of the trip. So this is mine, but look at this. This is a brownie, okay? This, they call it a blondie. Look at it.
Like a brownie.
It's like a brownie, but blonde.
It's a blonde, yeah.
The gentleman running the hotel let us put our bags in a safe place for the day, so we didn't have to bring them with us wherever we went, which was nice. We have just finished our breakfast on our final day and we are walking to the aquarium here in Sevilla. I don't have much memory left on my phone, so I hope I don't run out of data today or space on my phone, but let's see how we get on. Maybe this video gets cut short, but yeah. Look at this building. It's like almost like a temple. Look at these things falling down here. Wow. We have made it down to the river once more and we're very, very close. Wow. Aquarium de Sevilla Global Omnium. Believe it or not, these fishies that we see here, these are actually from the river here in Sevilla. Amazing. There's one before that we saw that is actually from London. Not just London, there are many other places, but I'm gonna wait until it shows you. Here, this one, look, so we've got a little red dot here and it's the Siluro. This guy. He's a Londoner. But this one's trying to get out over here. This is a shark egg. Look at that. Imagine having that in the morning for breakfast. Unfortunately, we have a reflection, but if you look carefully, here's an anaconda and it goes all the way around. Look, you can see his little face here. Might as well do a time lapse for how long it's going to take them to get up there. That looks like so much effort. Yeah. Come on, I've been recording for 30 seconds. This looks like a burnt pizza bread, but no, it's a star. The environments in here are so cool. It's amazing. Here we have a video of the mangroves, similar to what we saw in our Venezuela series. I hope you enjoyed our time in the aquarium. And we have arrived to Casa de Pilatos, or the House of Pilate, which is a stunning palace known for its blend of Renaissance, Gothic, and Mudéjar architecture styles. We have some time to kill, so we've come into here to have a look around. It's 12 euros per person to enter. But yeah, let's see what it's like inside. It was built in the 16th century and commissioned by Pedro Enriquez de Quiñones and his wife Catalina de Ribera, and later expanded by their son Fadrique Enriquez de Ribera after his travels through Italy. I'll be honest, I think the architecture went over my head a little bit, both literally and from an artistic perspective. It was nice to look at, but I felt like I was just looking around someone's house with a really nice garden. Something that did fascinate me about this building is the layout is said to resemble that of Pontius Pilate's house in Jerusalem, and there's a statue of Pilate in the courtyard. And just as a quick crash course on who Pontius Pilate was, he was the Roman governor from 26 to 36 AD and is best known for presiding over the trial and crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Supposedly, Pilate was reluctant to condemn Jesus, even washing his hands to symbolize his unwillingness to take responsibility. Look at this man, he's got a, well, you can see for yourself. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm incredibly disappointed by this experience. What you've seen so far has been beautiful, it's very nice, but it's 12 euros entry. For 12 euros to walk around a garden, just go to a garden centre, it's free. You can take the plants away with you as well. So it was 12 euros, so 24 euros for two people, and then you've got another 6 euros if you want to go upstairs. So we just came from around this corner, and it turns out there's another room here. Look at this. Guys, we found another room under here. Oh my god, it's actually open. The other thing to mention here is that this room is incredibly echoey, so I've been having some fun making weird noises. This was the man who invented the salad. You probably can't see it, but it says Caesar here, by the way. And before I could create any form of conclusion, my phone finally had filled from the multiple days of recording. I had an absolute amazing time in Sevilla and Cádiz, and I will certainly be back. My biggest takeaway from this trip is sometimes things are closed for no reason, and I'd like to explore more of Cádiz beaches by car. Let me know what you thought of this episode, if you learned anything and the mini-series in general, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.